Welcome to the Brad and Taylor Show. Today we have Katie Wright.
You're listening to the Brad and Taylor Show, a podcast that inspires entrepreneurs to pursue their passions. We're sitting down with some of the best to learn how they got started and some lessons they learned along the way.
Hey Katie, how's it going?
Hi, it's going well. How are you?
We're good.
We're doing good. Tell us a little bit about what you do, Katie.
I am an associate broker with Remax Eclipse, and I am the team leader of the Wright team.
Nice. I like it. So when you were younger, did you know you were going to have a team, or did you know you were going to get into real estate?
I did not, no.
What did you do, or what was your plan?
I think that when I was real young, I wanted to be a veterinarian.
Mm-hmm.
I think a lot of kids want.
Oh yeah, that's so common.
Wanted to have an animal sanctuary and all of that. And then in high school, middle school, I was kind of just unknown, wasn't sure. Just exploring and getting to know myself and trying to figure it out.
What did you go to school and stuff?
I went to Schoolcraft Community College for 2 years.
Nice. What were your did you just kind of go as you to get to the degree, or did you kind of have a plan? Something you wanted to go towards?
I just took classes I was interested in, and
nice.
Yeah.
Sweet. So how did you get into what transitioned you into real estate? Like how did that go?
Well, I was in the service industry. I was a waitress and a bartender and worked at a few nice restaurants. I loved it, talking to people. I loved, moving the whole time and something new, and made good money. And then my family has a family business. It's a non-medical home care agency. So I got involved in that and worked in the office for a few years. And then eventually I was just like, I
had to do something.
Really want to be my own boss.
Yeah.
And I want to put in as much energy as I put into work. I wanted to, be able to reap the benefits.
Mm-hmm.
So I felt like at this office job that it wasn't going to happen.
Yeah.
So that's what made me decide to get into real estate.
Okay. Did you know anybody who was in real estate at the time?
I did have a family friend that my dad put me in touch with. And he suggested I start with a team.
Mm-hmm.
He actually suggested I start at the Michael Perna team, which I did.
Okay.
Novi with Keller Williams. It was great. I really liked being there. I learned a lot. I was there. I started slow. I think the first 90 days they had us doing cold calls. So It was a lot. That was kind of tough.
Yeah.
But eventually I became a showing agent and then started taking on deals myself. So it was really nice having that guidance and support.
Yeah. So how did that first couple cold calls go?
Oh, it was tough.
I bet. Because that's like, you put you right into the ringer right there to say, you're going to go cold call.
You really have to get in the right mindset. And then after getting yelled at and having a jerk on the phone, you're like, okay, I need to take a break. Recompose myself here.
Yeah. Okay, back in. Let's do it again.
There's a lot of that.
Yeah. Do you do cold calls today?
No. Actually, I don't cold call anymore.
Yeah.
That's good. No. You probably got that over with. You're like, I got my 90 days of that. I'm done. On to the next step.
Exactly. Yes.
That's awesome. So what do you do for like marketing right now then? Since you got taught that for the first 90 days and you're like, I'm not doing that again. So what do you do now then?
So we call expireds from time to time. There's different systems that put out text messages to a large amount of people, just asking if they're interested in discussing, their home. We also purchase leads through realtor.com.
Yep.
And I have Lindsay and Kate, they work with me. And so we're a nice, happy team that we all help each other out.
Yeah.
Typically the the leads, the online leads that come in, I give to them just because at this point I've been doing this and I have a lot of, sphere of influence, referrals and past clients that reach out. So I tend to
Yeah.
stay pretty busy with that.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah.
When you first started out in real estate, I know you were on a team, but did you get any advice from your team members that kind of has just stuck with you throughout the years?
Um,
Or were they like, let's do more cold calls? I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I got a lot of advice throughout
Yeah.
the years. I'm trying to think of one that stuck out with me. I've tried to take everything I could and keep it and use it. I'll have to think about that.
That's fine. Yeah.
So tell us about your first transaction. How did that go for you? Did it go smoothly or did it not go so well?
First transaction went smooth.
Ooh, that's good.
Yeah, and the beauty of this business is I still stay in touch with everybody. So I think that that's key with having repeat business and getting referrals is just giving them a call once a year, sending out a Christmas card. Sometimes I'll drop off like a mom come fall with a little note on their doorstep. So that's been real nice. We're Facebook friends and just check in with each other every now and then. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my first closing, I still stay in touch with her.
That's
Nice
awesome.
lady. Yeah.
I know
That's
when we moved a year ago now, and our agent had reached out recently, and I was like, oh, he remembered. That's so nice.
Yeah, it is nice.
Yeah,
right?
it makes a big difference.
Yeah, I think so too.
That's awesome. So let's change it up a little bit. What's one of the most interesting showings you have ever done?
Interesting showings.
Yeah, like did you have any interesting experiences?
I have had an interesting experience. This is kind of when I was a newer agent too, and this one's kind of stuck with me. I had a client who wanted to get an investment property, and it was a bank owned in Warren, and I met him and I had spoken on the phone. He was approved. And I met him out there and his wife came and we were looking through the home and it was in really bad shape. And him and his wife were upstairs. I was just kind of letting them go through the house themselves after I had already kind of walked them through a little bit. And I'm standing at the steps of the basement and a guy comes out from the basement.
Oh, no.
Oh, wow.
I would have booked it out the door.
God. I was so freaked out. I was like, hi, I'm Katie. I'm here. I'm a realtor. I'm showing the house. And he acted like he didn't speak English. Maybe he didn't. I don't know. It was super weird. And I wanted those clients to come downstairs because I was actually scared.
Be like, get down here.
Yeah. Did the guy stay there the whole time?
No, I was like, you need to leave the house. He was obviously like squatting or he was, homeless or something, but he walked out the door and was just like, you need to get off the property. Showing the home. And then they came down when he was like kind of inching his way to the front door and it was weird. And then he just kind of got his bike and was riding in front of the house. But yeah, that was scary.
Wow. Especially
The
because you're
basement
like,
of all places.
Yes. And just to have a man like come out from the basement.
Nope.
Oh my God. Yeah.
it's like if he was just chilling there, shouldn't he have just
It's like a
slept
horror
upstairs?
I don't know.
Wow. That's crazy. Awesome. So what do you got planned for like this year? Any big plans for this year for your team?
So last year we did just under 20 million. This year we're trying to do 25 million sales.
Nice.
So we have big goals and we are participating in the Children's Miracle Network annual golf outing in August. And then we're just trying to get out there and do some events and get our name out in the community.
That's awesome. Good for you guys. So let's say you had to start all over today. You had all the same knowledge you have right now. How would you first spend that first $1,000?
I would first $1,000. I would get a great website. Well, I mean, I have a website. A great website's going to be more than $1,000, but I'd put it towards a great website.
Okay.
Sweet. Awesome. I
If
like
you
it.
could start over from now with all the knowledge you have now, is there anything that you would do differently?
I would be better at follow-up
Okay.
and better at sticking to a consistent schedule.
Yeah.
I use my Google Calendar. I put everything in there and go by that, but I didn't always. And I think that I still tend to sometimes put, follow up. It should be first thing in the morning.
Yeah.
So I need to be better about that, improve.
That's awesome.
Mhm.
Good for you. Awesome. Is there any what is a book that you might recommend to a newer agent starting out, or anyone in business starting out?
I read The Slight Edge.
Oh yeah,
I don't
that's a
know
pretty
if
good
you-
one.
Yeah, by Joel Osteen. Yeah, that was a good book. I enjoyed that. I felt like that is just the little things, the consistency of doing little things every day, and how it, in the long run, you see great results.
Yep, that's awesome.
Mhm.
How can people get a hold of you?
They can call me at 248-403-3182,
Awesome.
or you can email me or visit my website.
Sweet. Are you on? Can people follow you on social media? Where are you at on social media?
The Wright team,
Sweet.
Facebook. Yes.
I like it. Is there anything else you want to share with everyone before we go?
Just good luck out there. It's a tough market, and I feel for you buyers, and we're right there with you, running around trying to get a house. And if you need anything, I'm getting offers accepted, and of course, we're getting listings sold at top dollar. So give me a call. I'd love to help.
Sweet. Hey, thanks for coming on and sharing your story with us today.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
Are these working? Here we go.
Oh, there we go. I think they're working. Should we tell them?
Mine keeps falling. It doesn't like my voice.
What do we got to tell them?
Subscribe.
Subscribe. What do we got to point at it? Hey, I think there's a subscription button. Like,
It might be there
might be right there too,
somewhere.
somewhere.
Find it. It's red.
Yeah, and it's
Red.
blue. It's green. I don't really know.
It's a color.
This mic isn't even attached. Did you plug these in? Well, I guess.
I wonder if they can hear us.
Yeah. I wonder if they hear us. Well, we should probably tell them if they can hear us. We should probably tell them also give us a 5-star review if they listen to on Apple. That'd be cool.
5
5-star
stars,
review.
guys.
Share it with everybody they can think of.
We won't take
But-
4 stars.
I mean, Taylor, I don't even think these are on. I mean,
No, I don't think this is working.
This is not working.